You've still got it, but your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
Again, our top Fox News story, a government shutdown in effect after Congress failed to approve new funding by the midnight deadline. Military service members, again, would be among the many who would not get paid. Hundreds of generals and admirals flown in from around the world got a lecture from Secretary of War Pete Hegseth at a big gathering in Quantico, Virginia.
Secretary Hegseth told the commanders the newly renamed War Department will have only one main mission:
preparing for war and preparing to win. Unrelenting and uncompromising in that pursuit.
He also issued this warning.
Should our enemies choose foolishly to challenge us, they will be crushed by the violence, precision, and ferocity of the War Department.
The Secretary also announced qualifications for all combat positions will be set at the highest male standards.
Because this job is life or death.
President Trump also spoke to the commanders, promising to always have their back. Kevin Uretsky, Fox News.
Well, something else the president said got attention, suggesting dangerous U.S. cities should be a military training ground as he plans more National Guard deployments, even mentioning Chicago, to fight crime and what he called the enemy from within. On Wall Street after the shutdown, stocks could fall. Dow futures down more than 100 points the day after the Dow's record high, closing out September with a 2% gain. The baseball playoffs resumed today, with yesterday's winners hoping to close out best-of-3 series.
Yoshida sends one to center field. Rafaela's going to come in. Sogard to the plate.
That turned out to be the game-winning hit for Boston. The Red Sox beat the New York Yankees 3-1 on ESPN. The same score in the Chicago Cubs win over the San Diego Padres. The Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Cincinnati Reds 10-5. The Detroit Tigers topped the Cleveland Indians 2-1. I'm Dave Anthony, and this is Fox News.
News Talk 710 KURV, broadcasting from the Valley's All-American Truck Headquarters studio at PayneAutomall.com.
It's already October. Look at that. It's October 1st, 2025, Wednesday edition of the Valley's Morning News. I'm show producer Fred Cruz. And we got AccuWeather and meteorologist Jason Caterina on standby. We'll take a look at the Gulf. We'll take a look at cool fronts. Like, what's the plan? What are these computers telling you? I'm Sergio Sanchez. Appreciate you being with us. Can't buy, can't sell puppies anymore. Roadside or in parking lots. Hidalgo County, leaders in Hidalgo County saying no longer going to allow the sale of what they call non-livestock animals, any pets, along roadsides and parking lots. And Hidalgo County Commissioners, the Commissioner's Court approved an order banning that practice. Anyone caught violating the order, it would be a Class C misdemeanor. Good news for some folks in Cameron County in Combs, finally ending a months-long boil water order. The city of Combs announcing that its water system has met all requirements by the state of Texas. It's 7:06 on the Valley's Morning News. Important business news, something might be affecting your pocket. The Texas Stock Exchange got a huge win from the Securities Exchange Commission.
The SEC has formally approved the Texas Stock Exchange Form 1 registration to operate as a national securities exchange. This marks a major milestone for the concept to become reality. Texas Stock Exchange Global Managing Director Jeff Karcher.
Our focus will be primary listings with companies to bring them a greater value. It gives us more opportunity to differentiate from the legacy exchanges, since we truly would be comparing an apple to an apple at that point.
The exchange will include both trading and corporate listings. It will become operational in phases. Governor Greg Abbott says Texas is quickly becoming America's financial hub.
at 7:07 on the Valley's Morning News. 2 colleges in the Houston area received bomb threats yesterday. It was the Lone Star College, University Park Lone Star College, Northwest Houston. Also, folks at Prairie View A&M, they got some bomb threats at their libraries. Law enforcement checked it out. They found nothing. Governor Greg Abbott stepping up security in and around religious places in Texas in the wake of all these attacks against people and places of faith across the nation.
Governor Abbott directing the Texas Department of Public Safety to bolster security efforts at churches, synagogues, and faith-based organizations in Texas. Abbott with a statement saying, "We will marshal all resources necessary to safeguard our places of faith." This includes Texas Highway Patrol troopers, Criminal Investigations Division special agents, and Texas Rangers, supported by DPS's Homeland Security Division, to identify threats and prevent attacks before they happen. In Austin, Chris Fox, News Talk 710 KURV.
AOL shut down their dial-up internet service officially and ended at midnight last night. So if you hear a few burps and bumps on the morning show, we might not have internet service right now here at the studio. And McDonald's, Madonna's, is bringing back their popular Monopoly sweepstakes.
The fast food chain announced the game will return starting October 6th. Customers will have the chance to win prizes that range from free food to $1 million. This time around, customers will use the McDonald's app to collect pieces and redeem prizes. The burger restaurant said many fans have been clamoring for the return of Monopoly, and it's a core memory for so many customers. I'm at Mattinson.
Time is 7:09. It is AccuWeather time. I want to say thank you to Dougie and all the gang over at Martin Farm and Ranch. They provide a 7 o'clock AccuWeather. Certified dealer for Purina liquid feed. And you can ask any questions about feed and livestock. Just go find Dougie at Martin Farm and Ranch. Edinburgh, Monte Cristo AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina is joining us. And I guess steady as she goes, Captain, right? High 90s for daytime and then but closer to low 70s at night. And any shower in the forecast that popped up recently?
Friday and Saturday, we've got the chance as we head toward the weekend and into the start of the weekend, but should be pretty dry for us again today and tomorrow.
Where's that coming from? Is that the Gulf or is that a cool front or what is that? The shower possibility Friday?
I think it's partially coming from there'll be a trough along the shore and a large sprawling area of high pressure over the northeast. So we're going to start to get a little more of that onshore flow going. So we'll kick up that sea breeze boundary action again as we make our way toward the weekend. No cool front yet. Looks like the next one's going to get hung up to our north in Oklahoma as we head through the first half of next week, at least so far.
Right. And the Gulf is quiet. T-minus 2 weeks and counting for us. We'll be done with hurricane season in the Western Gulf. Nothing for the Gulf.
Anecdotally.
Okay. Yeah, it is. But history has proven us right for.
Yeah.
You know, I learned this
historically speaking.
I keep saying this because of Bastardi. Joe Bastardi taught me this like 3 decades ago. He said, you watch it. And he credits Charlie Rankin for telling him the same thing a long time ago. So nothing in the Bay of Campeche, right, for us. If anything flares, it will go into Mexico. That's what the computer's saying.
Correct.
All right. Let's see what else is here. Okay, we're done the forecast. So highs will be mid-upper 90s today and tomorrow, and then low 70s across the area, or upper 60s. Did anybody hit upper 60s? I didn't do the
Harlingen's at 67 right now.
Oh, nice.
Weslaco's 68.
Nice.
Edinburgh 66, Hebronville 67.
There you go. At least at the reporting stations at the airports, upper 60s for some of the area right now. Looking at the menu, let's see here. It's for some of y'all. There was a report from Bree Tennis. She said like a third of us like it. It's Pumpkin Spice Day, and thanks to the overpriced coffee chain Nationwide, they've been selling that pumpkin spice coffee stuff like for 2 months now. It is National Homemade Cookies Day, home baked cookie day. Now you can just smell that celebration. And let's see what else.
Break out the stand mixer later and make some cookies.
There we go. Just standard chocolate chip or what?
I make a really good chocolate chip cookie. I put a little bit of rum extract in it.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Extra rum or vanilla. Yeah.
Gives a little extra
man.
kick in the flavor there. And I make really, really good shortbread cookies too.
Yeah. With rum as well.
Actually, I might put a little bit of extract in there as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, kids. All the alcohol evaporates in the oven. It's just the flavor you get. You don't need to have it on your crown. You could have it on your back or your legs. It's National Hair Day as well. And let's see here. I'm not looking at anybody. I'm not looking at anybody right now. I'm just saying. No, I'm not, Freddie.
He's looking over here, Jason. He's looking at me. I get it.
Yeah. I'm looking at
Robin Williams arms.
No, I get the going bald.
Those were, yeah, that would be my back.
That would be Serge. Yeah, that's why he's wearing coats all the time.
Actually, there we go. I don't want everybody seeing all that body hair. Let's see, and it's a random acts of poetry day.
You should tell. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Going back, you should tell Jason what they told you on your honeymoon. Okay. When he took off his shirt. Yeah, go ahead.
Did he tell you to take your sweater off?
Yes, there we go.
Yeah. They said that to me in Mexico at the belly flop contest.
That's where I was. I was in.
Okay.
It was in Cancun. Señor, quítese el suéter. Like, take your sweater off before you go snorkeling. Needless to say, I did not give that dude a tip. Yeah.
Oh no.
Suck it. Yeah. But yeah, and it wasn't honeymoon. It was just like a trip to Cancun. Yeah. Freddie remembers it. He went to his honeymoon to Cancun. Yeah. Didn't take Nona with him though. I mean, he went up by himself. He said, I just want to enjoy Cancun. And but we went, and that's what they said. Yeah, went snorkeling. All right, so we'll enjoy some random acts of poetry next hour. I went fishing for some limericks. Yeah, limericks, poetry.
Oh, there we go. I was looking for my belly flop contest winning picture.
It's post it. Send it to us. We'll post it. All right, Jason, I gotta go. Did he show it to you, Freddie?
Yes,
Freddie can see
it on social media.
All right. I can't see it, but Freddie will post it on.
That was like a long time ago, I guess.
He'll post it on social media.
That was 2015.
Yeah, only 10 years ago. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, Jason. Call you next hour. Jason Caterine. That's your Accu with a forecast. How are we doing on time, Freddie? I blew the clock again. Yes. I was like, gotta go. All right. Time is 7:15. This is the Valley's Morning News. Conversation with our city manager, McAllen, Isaac Tawil. They ran a report recently on the economic impact, benefits of Reynosa, Monterrey, Mexican shoppers, specifically in McAllen, over a 30-some-odd day period. Do the math on that, right? Take 1 month, multiply it by 10, 12, and you can just imagine the amazing retail business economic impact of Mexican shoppers. We'll touch on that and a bag full of other projects for McAllen next on 710 KURV.
Protect your liver and give it the support it deserves with Active Liver from New Nordic. Find Active Liver in stores at your local CVS, Meijer Grocery, or online at Amazon or at newnordicusa.com.
It's hurricane season. The time to prepare is now. Stay ahead of the storm with Tropical Coverage 2025 on News Talk 710 KURV, your trusted source for real-time updates. With resources from AccuWeather and the National Weather Service, we'll bring you the information you need to be ready and be prepared. Tropical Coverage 2025 is powered by Mike's Plumbing, Electrical, and AC, McAfee Agency, Insurance, Lee's Pharmacy, and Vega Roofing.
Improve your overall health and enjoy a better quality of life with Dr. T's Primary Care. You're trying to set some new weight goals. If you're too moody or stressed out or just tired and trying to get more sleep, Dr. T's Primary Care can help you with all of that. And more if you're worried about things like low testosterone. Dr. T is a primary care provider from the sniffles to the flu and also offer menopause treatment, peptide treatment, and IV vitamin infusions. McAllen area, call 956-803-0058 and in Harlingen, 956-368-5247. That's drt'sprimarycare.com.
This is Andrew Monaco, voice of the fighting Texas A&M Aggies. Catch every Aggie football game here on News Talk 710 KURV.
Did you hear that, Freddie? Did you hear that? We got Aggies. Oh, come on, Freddie. Come on. I want to hear it. From deep, reach deep inside. Give it to me, Freddie. Come on. Woo! Attaboy. Aggie football, 5:30 broadcast this coming Saturday. hosting Mississippi State. Big thank you to our many supporters, among them Amigo Power Equipment. Economic status report for our city of McAllen, and we have the pleasure of hosting our city manager, Isaac Tawil, in the studio here at KURV. You can also, of course, we'll have the video version of this on 710 KURV YouTube and X and Facebook and LinkedIn and so on and so forth. Welcome to the studio, Isaac.
Hey, good morning,
He was
Sergio.
admiring how pretty the building is. It's an old Benson property.
Old
It's a
Benson
glass
Properties
house.
building.
Yeah, it's a real nice building.
Fantastic. I am so glad to see it being repurposed like this. It's incredible.
And we enjoy the sunrise now. I was telling Isaac as well.
Well, we've had some beautiful mornings.
Yeah. Well, a few days ago, there was a release by the city, a study that showed some of the economic impact of our family just south of the border, how they come and shop and do things like that. That's the reason I had called them initially. I just wanted to get your quick thoughts on that release. Maybe top of mind, some of the economic impact, the positive impact that we see from all the shopping and tourism from Mexico.
Shopping and tourism from Mexico remains tremendously strong in McAllen, and we believe throughout the Rio Grande Valley. What we did was commission a study to really put some meat to those bones and be able to let the community know the impact that our efforts marketing in Mexico are having. And so we were able to identify 177 million data points using cell phone data, tracking cell phones that were homed in Reynosa and coming to McAllen, and where those phones went, what the average spend was for that phones, and over the 33 days we tracked them, could connect them to round numbers, $50 million in actual spend and $80 million in economic impact regionally.
Over what period of time?
33 days. So we tracked Semana Santa, the weeks leading up to holiday shopping when we would expect Mexican visitors to be here spending money. And what we learned was what we thought was even bigger than it is. The impact is just tremendous.
So there you go. You got about a month's worth of data. How much? What was the impact again? The spending number?
The actual spend is estimated at approximately $50 million in 33 days.
So there you go. Times 10, times 12, and you can see the $500 million impact potentially. Because we still get a lot of tourism, even without Semana Santa and the holidays. Every weekend, here come the buses, right, full of fresitas spending money.
Here come the buses, and despite policy changes at the border, we know that visitors from Mexico are still coming here.
Mm-hmm.
They may not be coming by car. Inspection delays on the Mexican side of the border may be delaying that.
Yeah.
Interesting, though, as we track the people coming across the border, we may see less cars, but we see the same volume of people. They're just coming by foot. And so they're coming. They may not come as often, but when they come, they stay a little bit longer. And during that longer stay, they spend a little bit more money. So we will continue our engagement with our partners in Mexico to make sure that we're providing the opportunity that our businesses here in McAllen are looking for.
Our city manager for McAllen, Isaac Tawil, joining us on KURV, referencing a recent study looking at the economic impact from our family just south of the border coming here to shop on a regular basis. 30-plus day study showed a $50 million+ impact on the economy. That's just like 1 month's worth of data. Multiply that by a year's worth. You can see the amazing economic impact it has on the McAllen economy. And if they're walking over, thank God for Uber, thank God for Lyft, and the buses from Hidalgo over to McAllen.
Absolutely. The impact is widespread.
Is there an active marketing advertising campaign in Reynosa, in Monterrey, like from the chamber and EDC? Do you know? I don't mean to put you on the spot.
You're not putting me on the spot. The city, we certainly make efforts to be in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
All of our tours, all of our elected officials' time in Mexico is spent talking about opportunity in the McAllen area, both for visitors wanting to come and shop, but also for people looking for opportunity to develop and expand. And so the answer to your question is yes. There is a concerted effort to remain connected with communities that for the longest time have relied on McAllen to provide them for their needs. I say this every time I get the opportunity. We are not the end of anything. We don't lie at the end of the United States or Texas. We sit smack in the middle of two great nations. And for us to pretend like there is a wall in our backyard that we can't cross is foolish.
Javier Villalobos, our mayor, one of his passions is to continue to reach out deep inside Mexico and continue to establish sister city agreements and trade agreements and all those. Aside from this, if you put this tourism, these numbers aside, let's look. Have you been able to gauge what the impact is, what the benefit has been with our mayor Javier Villalobos over the past couple of years? He's been reaching out consistently into Mexico, trying to get them come over and shop and do some more trade.
I can tell you that those impacts are real.
Mm-hmm.
We continue to engage with clusters, economic development groups on the Mexican side. They remain engaged. We can point to examples of retail businesses, industrial expansions into the McAllen area that are a direct result of conversations that we've had with the groups we engage with in Mexico. And so for us to be able to go there and have a roadmap for people interested in investing in McAllen, there is always a taker on the other side and always a direct result from that engagement. The mayor carries a huge message in Mexico and brings back an equal return.
Isaac Tawil is our city manager for McAllen, and to complement that, recently you had like a breakfast event with like diplomats and consulate folks from various nations. I mean, quickly recap that and how it went and
fantastic morning. We are the proud hosts to four consulate offices just across the street from City Hall, and rolling out the economic impact study that we did on the Mexico's impact to McAllen retail economy. We hosted each of those countries, Guatemala, El Salvador, Mexico, for breakfast to thank them. To thank them for partnering with McAllen, to thank them for helping us carry the message back to citizens in their communities about the opportunities that exist here, and to let them know that we are interested in engaging with their citizens and residents that reside in the McAllen area.
Pretty good idea. It's the first time they've done something like this, right? In McAllen,
We've done them in different ways, not where we've brought them all together. We had done some individual days, some flag raising ceremonies out in front of City Hall. This was really the first time we sat down as a group and said, we recognize you as our brothers, sisters, cousins from across the border, and we really want to break bread with you and share in the impact of what you do.
It was called Morning of Diplomacy. I suggested to Javi, I said, dude, call it like Morning of Donut Diplomacy or Desayuno Diplomacy. But glad to hear it went well. Hope it pays off for us.
Well, the food was good, I'll tell you that.
I'm pretty sure it was. I was stuck here at the studio. Chihuahuas, I can't leave. I got to do my dog and pony show in the morning. Isaac Tawil, our city manager for McAllen. Let's see if I can squeeze a bunch of stuff out the door here. Pay raise for fire department. That's a done deal.
Collective bargaining with the fire department went well, taking care of the ranks that needed to be taken care of. We are very proud of those men and women.
Are we looking at an expansion of that department, like hiring more people or more equipment or anything else, or is it just like the salary?
This was an extension of their collective bargaining agreement, but we are looking at the opportunities to bring on a new firehouse, and if that does happen, then yes, absolutely expansion of the force.
That'd be like for the northern portion of town that's growing, like the Tres Lagos area, right?
Well, we just opened Firehouse number 8 in Tres Lagos, but actually we're looking to bifurcate, to split Station 4, leaving the ARF at the airport and moving the regular response house off of the airport. So having two firehouses to serve that south area of town.
Feather in the cap for the gang at the Chamber and the Economic Development Office, one and the same. McAllen listed number 20 by U.S. News World Report.
How
Best
awesome
place
is
to
that?
live, right?
How awesome is that? I agree. I actually disagree. I think we're better than number 20. I think we're better than number 20. But look, it's because of the opportunity. Low cost of living, opportunity is coming. Jobs are going to be here. Retail is great. It's not an accident that we make that list time and again.
What amazing times to live in. in South Texas, especially in McAllen. And when you say jobs on the way, yeah, we see them. Thank God for people like Joaquin Spalmer, the big development, the employer coming down to South Ware here pretty soon. Just good stuff, good times. And it's the employment numbers that they were looking a lot at, the economic numbers as to why it's such a good place to live in. And of course, being a destination point with events like the Palmas Festival and the Broadway series.
We're just 2.5 weeks away from Fiesta de Palmas. That's going to be a great weekend, beer around the world. Then right after that, we're up on the holidays. So we've got the South Pole experience coming back, and the parade this year is going to be bigger than it's ever been before. So just tremendous opportunity coming for the community in the next couple of months.
Big magnet. With a convention center area, all the pretty campus, the parade, just month-long celebration.
It's going to be awesome.
Wonderful.
Camp McAllen is hit, time and time again. People are loving that, and we've got more of that coming.
Freddie, how are we doing on time? I need to, real quick, downtown McAllen. I know making sure that businesses, bars, clubs, following code. I know some enforcement taking place. Follow up with some of the stakeholders on, okay, what do we do now? So what can you report as far as status report downtown, the bar district?
I hosted a bunch of the stakeholders at City Hall a week ago Monday. It was a great conversation. Many of them reached out to engage subsequent to that. And what I can tell you is they get it. They want to be our partners.
The nightclubs, the bar
they get it.
Owners. Okay.
They get it. I had one conversation with one of our assistant chiefs just the other day, yesterday, in fact. Told me that a club owner called him and said, hey, there's somebody here that doesn't belong, help us. Okay. So having their buy-in, having their understanding that, look, we want the community to come out, we want the community to enjoy, we just want to do it responsibly, be our partner in that.
It will continue, in your mind, do you think it will continue? 17th Street, the bars, the nightclubs, the nightlife on the weekend, you think it will continue?
I hope it does.
As is?
I really hope it does. I think there's an opportunity. Yes. I think there's culture and entertainment that they offer that people want, and I think we can do it in a responsible way.
Is there more security from PD patrolling now downtown as a result?
I can't talk about the specifics of what security is down there, but we definitely want to make sure the area is safe and secure. What I can tell you is we've got plans to invest there, and there are more changes coming that we think will make the experience bigger and better.
I want to get from your perspective real quick. So we had Seti Haddad, one of our commissioners, mentioned City Center going vertical. The area near the airport, the Bowie Reservoir.
The old reservoir.
Right, and getting public input as to what to do near future. So real quick on those two items.
Yeah, stay tuned. First of all, City Center, I am so happy to see
10th and the Expressway, the old convention center area.
That's right.
Good stuff.
That's right. So happy to see that develop. It's going to be great. Mm-hmm. There's going to be fantastic restaurants there. I think some retail opportunity is coming, some new hotels. Mm-hmm. That's going to be fantastic. And the opportunity that Bowie is going to present, stay tuned. We've got a big press conference about that coming out, and I think it's a week now. I think it's going to be a week from today.
And Commissioner Sebi mentioned there'll be public input. You can have a say as to what we want.
Absolutely. We are putting that out in a way that what winds up being there is going to be based on community and developer feedback. So. Tremendous opportunity. Looking forward to seeing what that's going to be.
And we appreciate you stopping by.
It's great to be
here. Our city
here.
Manager for McAllen, Isaac DeWill. Be well, brother.
Hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for having me.
You bet. This is the Valley's Morning News. Here's a service of Jay Gonzalez Injury Attorneys, ready to fight for you. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH. At the city of Pharr, they're celebrating a new store at their Pharr Town Center. Just a couple of stores down from the main event. There it is, new IKEA store. First one in the Valley and the 15th for Texas. U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has formally approved the Texas Stock Exchange. And back to the Valley, 5 Valley schools celebrating their selection as Texas Lone Star Ribbon Schools, the governor making that announcement, the designation recognizing academic achievement and progress, part of a program that was previously known as the National Blue Ribbon Schools. And we have some schools in Roma, also one in PSJA, La Jolla, and Sharyland that are receiving that designation. This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. We invite you to join us especially 7 o'clock hour of the morning news. You can do everything on your phone. You can go to 710KURV YouTube Live, 710KURV X Live, Facebook Live, and also Radio Para Mi. Join us there. We got sports next on 710KURV.
Spotlight on Your Health, brought to you by DHR Health.
From the DHR Health Specialty Clinics at Rio Grande City and Brownsville is pulmonologist and sleep and critical care specialist, Dr. Juan Ortiz.
The specialties that I have are critical care, which is done in the hospitals, the ICU, and then pulmonary and sleep medicine. We started something that we're going to call very proudly the Pulmonary and Sleep Institute of DHR. Right now, we're doing sleep studies as an outpatient. They are called home sleep studies. The state-of-the-art equipment that the patient takes home is disposable, works with the phone, and we get all the information that is very similar to the studies that were done in sleep centers before. We opened the pulmonary clinic in Rio Grande City, and I go every Monday, all day long. And from Tuesday to Friday, I am doing the same thing, but in Brownsville. On the side of the clinic, we have the beautiful hospital in Brownsville, so we can get all the imaging that we need for pulmonaries. In the same time, we have an ICU at our Brownsville DHR hospital, super well equipped. We have all the services, including recently opened cardiac catheterization center, check the heart, gastroenterology, and everything that can be complicated, we can take care of. Rio Grande City is a place that needs a lot of care as well. So we open up a specialty practice there, new state-of-the-art place that is being constructed in Rio Grande City. DHR is putting a lot of effort and a lot of resources to create an area of high level of quality of care. It's going to be a teaching center associated with the DHR residency program. And there's going to be a new laboratory, radiology center, endoscopy center, etc. So we are expanding to improve the care because that area is demanding good care.
From the DHR Health Specialty Clinics, Rio Grande City and Brownsville, Dr. Juan Ortiz, pulmonologist and sleep and critical care specialist, DHR Health.
This has been Spotlight on Your Health, brought to you by DHR Health. For you, for life. Your Fightin' Texas Aggies host the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Tune in Saturday night for kickoff at 6:30. Powered by Hanka Sod, Bert Ogden Auto Group, and News Talk 710 KURV.
The 710 KURV Sports Desk is brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women.
Baseball playoffs wild card Tuesday, game one, best of three, all chalk in the National League. Both home teams cruise with the Cubs beating the Padres 3-1 at Wrigley Field. The Padres' big three of Arise, Machado, and Tatis 0 for 11. Dodgers jumped on the Reds. Hunter Green, Shohei Ohtani went yard. LA doubled up the Reds 1-0. Aces Garrett Crochet and Max Fried squared off at Yankee Stadium. Fried was yanked late to the dismay of Yankees fans or skipper Aaron Boone.
They pressured him pretty good in the fourth, fifth, sixth. Had a couple base runners each inning, pitching great, but I felt like he had to work pretty hard.
Bullpen couldn't hold up. Red Sox rally. They win it as Crochet sent down 17 straight, 3-1 Boston. And the Tigers behind their ace, Tarek Skubal, steal game one in Cleveland, 2-1. All four series continue Wednesday. And NFL Dolphins wideout Tyreek Hill wasted no time undergoing surgery a day after his knee injury. On Monday night against the Jets, he's expected to be ready for next year. That's sports. I'm Rob Bushko.
Temperatures upper 60s at many locations across South Texas. Upper 60s, low 70s right now. And highs today should be like mid-upper 90s. Yeah, it's going to be real hot today and tomorrow. Border Bridge wait times is posted on KURV.com. Go back to our website. Let's see if they've updated these numbers. So if you're driving back to McAllen, who's busy? 1 hour, Hidalgo, 30 at Far, only 15 on San Luis. And for Brownsville, it is an hour and 45 minutes. Hour 45 minutes at B&M. It is an hour and a half at Gateway and only 45 minutes at Veterans. Business news, check of your money. That's next on 710 KURV, the Valley's morning news. It's also broadcasting at Radio Para Mi. It's a free app. Download it and listen on your smartphone.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic, available online at Amazon and newnordicusa.com or in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Inflammation here and there, different parts of your body. Inflammation, the body's reaction to things that it just doesn't like. Inflammation, you can counter that with ingredients that God made, the natural things that God provided. They are available. They're on the shelf today at Major's Health Food in McAllen. I know for some of y'all who are from the Valley, you guys remember that name. They're still here, 42 plus years of expertise and the anti-inflammatory ingredients to help your body heal. Major's Health Food with the ingredients that God created to keep you healthy. Natural supplements, men and women, collagen. They got the collagen that has all 6 in one powder at Major's Health Food. And more importantly, I believe they've got the know-how. Jolynn and Art and Bethel at Major's Health Food in McAllen, they've got the know-how. That, man, they know all the different brands. They only represent the top brands. And all these male and female supplements, all these vitamins, all these natural anti-inflammatories to keep you healthy. They know the top brands. You go to a grocery store, some big box store, run-of-the-mill stuff, everybody trying to get into the business. No, Major's Health Foods, they know the top brands. That's the only brands that they represent. So why don't you stop by with your questions? Say, hey, Jolynn, can you recommend something for this, that, and the other? Heal fast? Maybe help me out with this pain? Absolutely. Major's Health Food, South 10th and Jackson Avenue, McAllen.
At Rivetta's Machinery in Donna, they're bringing the best deals on Coyote equipment to your job site, your farm, or your backyard. Right now, take advantage of 0% interest or up to $6,000 cash back on Coyote track loaders and skid steers. These are machines built for maximum performance no matter the task. But don't stop there. They're also offering fantastic savings on Coyote tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles. And whether you're hauling something, mowing, tackling other big jobs, Coyote has the equipment to help you get it done. If you're looking for great deals and great service from a team that treats you like family, look no further than Rivetta's Machinery and Coyote. Start your next project right. Visit Rivetta's Machinery in Donna or browse their deals when it suits you at mynewtractor.com. That's their website, mynewtractor.com. Rivetta's for the long haul. See dealer for full details.
Audio streaming on KURV.com. Powered by South Texas Buick GMC. McAllen Mission.
I'm Nicole Murray with Your Money Now. ADP reports private companies shed a seasonally adjusted 32,000 jobs during the month, the biggest slide since March of 2023. The report comes as the funding impasse in Washington, D.C. has led to the first government closure since 2018. Peloton is deploying a revamped product assortment that includes AI-powered camera tracking, better audio, and a 360-degree swivel screen for its Bike Plus, Tread Plus, and Row Plus. The connected fitness company is raising the price of its equipment by a few $100s each, while its all-access membership will increase from $44 to nearly $50 per month. Bloomberg News reports energy major ExxonMobil will lay off 2,000 workers globally as part of a long-term restructuring plan, adding to a wave of job cuts in the oil and gas industry this year. CEO Darren Wood said the reduction represents about 3 to 4% of the company's global workforce. Futures are moderately lower on fears of a drawn-out government shutdown. That's Your Money Now.
Many companies going with robot technology. The latest, DoorDash. DoorDash has a new robot delivery service. They're testing it out in California. AccuWeather says highs for today. It should be in the mid to upper 90s at the moment. It is 71, 72 degrees, McAllen, Edinburgh, Mission. Harlingen chimed in at 68, 69 degrees, Harlingen, San Benito area. And at the Rio Grande Valley Port of Brownsville, it's 72. We got Fox News coming up in 2 minutes. This is News Talk 710 KURV, also broadcasting at Radio Para Mi. Download the free app and join us on your smartphone. You've got plans all drawn up for a new building. Why don't you make a call to Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing? Hey, look at that. It's in the name. Precisely what you need for that new commercial site of yours. Waterproof that commercial roofing system with a company that has 125 plus years of experience in commercial roofing systems. They have that leading edge, cutting edge technology for installing that roof with the top materials and workmanship that I know you desire for that new commercial property. So make that call today. Chamberlain Roofing, Waterproofing. Have that sit down, get some coffee, take a look at the plans. Let's work on that commercial roofing system, make it a top system with valued warranties to back you up, with the recommended maintenance and upkeep year to year. Make sure that you're able to operate as you need without any weather interruption, water coming down at you, and your tenants can do the same. So trust the top name in commercial roofing systems with experience nationwide, big footprints all over the place. You'd be surprised. You'd be amazed to hear some of the big projects they've worked on nationwide and are available for you and your business, no matter the size. Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing, and get all the properties that you have checked out for free, by the way. Yeah, they can do that, show you what's going on with your properties that you have right now. 956-655-6178.
If you're looking to improve your overall health and have a better quality of life, Dr. T's Primary Care is the place to go. If you feel tired or stressed or less motivated, if you're moody or if you have trouble sleeping, Dr. T's Primary Care will evaluate you and work with you to address your health concerns, including testosterone or menopause treatment, peptide treatment, IV vitamin infusions. Their licensed staff will take the time to listen to you and work with you to improve your overall health. Check out the website, drtsprimarycare.com. Give them a call in McAllen at 956-803-0058 in Harlingen, 956-368-5247.
Attention runners, riders, and fun seekers. It's back. The 14th annual Keep McAllen Beautiful Arbor Day celebration is set for Saturday, November 8th. And this year, we're turning up the excitement. Hit the pavement for the Arbor Day 5K or 10K dual run. Race through the streets of McAllen and finish into the scenic nature trail. Or hop on your bike and conquer the 25-mile ride or the legendary 100-kilometer scenic ride throughout the city of McAllen. And yes, there's a free kids fun run too. Sign up now before October 12th and score a free Arbor Day t-shirt. Plus, every runner and cyclist gets a finishing medal and a free tree or shrub to take home and plant. After the race, stick around for the biggest Arbor Day bash yet with live music, a beer garden, educational booths, and tons of family fun. It all happens Saturday, November 8th at Westside Park on Ware Road, right across from the McAllen Convention Center. Register now to get your free t-shirt at keepmcallenbeautiful.org. That's keepmcallenbeautiful.org. Let's keep McAllen green, healthy, and beautiful.
You've made the right choice for news and information. News Talk 710 KURV, KURV.com.
October is here, my friend. Look at that. It's October 1st, 2025. This is the Wednesday edition. This is the Valley's Morning News. It's News Radio for South Texas. Show producer Fred Cruz keeping everything together. Oh, he's spinning all the plates on the other side of the glass here, the computers. We got AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina joining us, updating us on weather. We got a cool start to the morning, upper 70s, upper 60s, low 70s right now. I'm Sergio Sanchez. Thank you for joining us on News Talk 710 KURV. Check of news, a service of Jay Gonzalez Injury Attorneys, ready to fight for you. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
This is a Fox News alert. I'm CJ Papa. It's the second time during a Trump presidency that there's been a partial shutdown of the federal government. The last one in 2017, stretching 35 days. Florida Senator Rick Scott on Fox and Friends.
The Democrats said they want a shutdown for whatever reason. How is this good for the country?
Senate Leader John Thune.
I really hope that some of them will join us to reopen the government, resume bipartisan appropriations work.
Fox Business's Madison Allworth.
Republican leadership added that they believe there are more Democrats who are uncomfortable with the shutdown and would eventually vote to end it. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, however, claimed the Democrats were never invited to the negotiating table, calling it a partisan bill.
Another test vote expected in the Senate today. Republicans must reach 60-vote threshold to pass it. They fell 5 votes short last night. America's listening to Fox News.
The government shutdown will not be affecting border security.
Some federal workers are considered essential. That includes both the Border Patrol and Customs agents.
They won't get paid to the very, very end, but they will continue to work.
That's South Texas Congressman Henry Cuellar. The union that represents Border Patrol agents blasted lawmakers for failing to strike a deal. They say the agency will now miss out on what they called mission-critical funding for patrol vehicles, roads, radios, and infrastructure.
McDonald's bringing back their popular Monopoly sweepstakes. A lot of people will be winning some food, and the top prize will be $1 million. Consumer confidence edged lower in the month of September, according to the Conference Board, the Consumer Confidence Measure, month to month. And No one likes paying tolls, but this example up in New Jersey. Yeah, only toll road for us would be the one that connects to the port, right? And it's not that bad as far as the price. But other places of the country where they got really expensive toll roads. As nobody likes toll roads, this example in New Jersey, how one person took this aversion to a new height.
The Port Authority says the Jersey City man avoided paying more than $18,000 in tolls by draping black socks over his license plate. The socks were still there when police pulled over his white Mercedes last week at the Holland Tunnel. The 51-year-old arrested on the spot, his car impounded. He's charged with tampering with a government document, the license plate, theft of services, and driving with a suspended license. I'm Sarah Lee Kessler.
Well, it's an expensive car he's driving. Its upkeep is expensive. Just the oil change is very expensive. And cases of the common cold rising across the nation.
The CDC reports common cold viruses are at the highest level since 2022. These cases typically peak in September before the flu season starts. The CDC says flu cases remain low for now, but that could change soon. Weather shifting combined with kids back in school could bring an active flu season. I'm Mark Mayfield.
And you can no longer purchase, sell puppies, kittens, pets, whatever it is you're selling, roadside or in a parking lot in Hidalgo County. Commissioners have made that illegal. It's going to be a Class C misdemeanor if you don't follow the rules. This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. We invite you to join us also at 710 KURV, all these different platforms like YouTube and Facebook Live, X Live. You get all the videos of the morning news and some of the talk show material as well online at these platforms. And, of course, at the free app. It's called Radio Para Mí. Time to sell your home. You can't always wait around for your home to sell because, I don't know, you got to call, you got to leave the market, family issues, professional issues, your career. If you need to sell fast, I want you to remember the top real estate team in this entire region and dear friends who they have become dear friends through the years. I know what they do. I know how successful they are. I know why they're so successful at the Ryan and Brian real estate team. Remember the name, the Ryan and Brian real estate team. When it comes time, if that time comes for me and Delia to sell our home or buy a home, it's the Ryan and Brian real estate team. And if you need to sell fast for whatever reason, life comes calling, a new career or family issues, you got to move and you can't stick around. Yeah, trust the Ryan and Brian real estate team, making sure your home sells for the most money to put in your bank account. Pete from the Ryan and Brian real estate team recently helped a couple in San Juan to sell their home. They needed to relocate like quick. The Ryan and Brian real estate team fired up their marketing system, reached out to all these potential home buyers because, man, they got a long list of potential home buyers every day looking at that home of yours. Going to sell fast and for the most money possible. That home in San Juan that I was telling you about sold quick and for more than the asking price. That could be you. So start that call with the Ryan and Brian real estate team, 956-540-2536. The website, ryanandbrian.com. That's ryanandbrian.com.
If you're selling your home, don't be trying. Call Ryan and Brian. Go to ryanandbrian.com.
At Rivetta's Machinery in Donna, they're bringing the best deals on Coyote equipment to your job site, your farm, or your backyard. Right now, take advantage of 0% interest or up to $6,000 cash back on Coyote track loaders and skid steers. These are machines built for maximum performance no matter the task. But don't stop there. They're also offering fantastic savings on Coyote tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles. And whether you're hauling something, mowing, tackling other big jobs, Coyote has the equipment to help you get it done. If you're looking for great deals and great service from a team that treats you like family, look no further than Rivetta's Machinery and Coyote. Start your next project right. Visit Rivetta's Machinery in Donna or browse their deals when it suits you at mynewtractor.com. That's their website, mynewtractor.com. Rivetta's for the long haul. See dealer for full details.
The Valley knows the best talking news is on 710 KURV and KURV.com.
Your 710 KURV AccuWeather forecast. October begins with a hot day with plenty of sun with highs in the mid and upper 90s. East-northeast winds at 6 to 12 miles an hour. Clear tonight, lows in the upper 60s to low 70s. South-southeast winds at 4 to 8 miles an hour. Plenty of sunshine Thursday, the high of 96. Mostly sunny, an afternoon shower in the area Friday, highs in the low to mid 90s. A morning shower Saturday, otherwise partly sunny, highs in the upper 80s to low 90s. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina on the Valley's official weather station, 710 KURV.
Across South Texas, upper 60s and low 70s. News on 710 KURV, a service of J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys, ready to fight for you. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH. You can't sell puppies and kittens roadside and parking lots anymore. Hidalgo County Commissioners approved an order banning the practice yesterday. It will be a Class C misdemeanor. Celebrating a new store in the city of Pharr at the Pharr Town Center. IKEA opening up in Pharr. It is the 15th location in Texas. And
Summer is heating up, and so is our local economy. From sizzling business deals to community connections, News Talk 710 KURV and the Radio Potami app are here to keep you in the know. Download the Radio Potami app to stay informed and entertained. Whether it's local market updates, summer events, or the weather, we've got you covered. Support local, stay connected, and tune in to the pulse of Rio Grande Valley business. News Talk 710 KURV and the Radio Potami app, where